every husband wants to feel wanted.
I agree that happens, but that wasn't that in this case. I still cook.
See, this right here is not what we about to do. Melody was doing her thing, being a wife and a mother, and on top of that, she had her businesses going on. I don't like this whole narrative where it makes it seem like as soon as a woman starts to spread her wings, now the guy is about to spread somebody else's cheeks. I'm not feeling that. I just feel like both a man and a woman in a relationship should be looking to thrive and always continuously being their best self. It should be no more fragile masculinity, fragile femininity, none of that stuff. I want to see you win like I want you to want me to win too. So I think it's so unfair to sit up there and try to make Melody out to be the bad guy for wanting to go after her dreams and her careers. If anything, it should be a pat on your back, Martell, or men like that feel like that they let their woman shine is them in their light. That means that woman is secure in her relationship that she's able to create. Like everything is going right in her life where she can blossom and think and go after her dreams because you being the man, you holding it down, you making her feel secure, you making her feel like she on top of the world and she's able to conquer and go after her dreams. Sometimes it ain't easy trying to be your own support system. So the fact that Melody was able to do that while in a marriage, Martell, I just feel like men like Martell, should not feel threatened by that. If anything, it should be a good job. Y'all be liking girls, what she bring to the table, and their male is bringing more abundance to the table, and then what's a problem? So I'm glad Melody checked Carlos when she had to let him know, we were still doing X, Y, and Z. We were still getting it popping. The romance was still there.
I still cooked. I still, did a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
I did not neglect my relationship to go after my dreams and be this boss and successful career woman. So don't you dare do that. So if that wasn't the case, what was the case? Because then again, men do it all the time. They sit up there and go, they offer the promotion and stuff like that. They take it. They don't go back and consider their wife. It's almost like you got to get in where you fit and you got to make it work now all of a sudden. He done accepted something that may change the trajectory of the kid's life and your life and stuff like that. But as women, we roll with it. So I don't like the fact that men aren't trying to roll with it. I think I heard Tony Gaskin say something like that, in his relationship, there's no gender roles. And the gender roles work for you, that's good. But, I think once you get to a certain place, it is what it is. You're going to do what needs to be done to get the job done. So it may be times a woman is taking out the trash or the man is cooking. But whatever we got to do to keep this boat afloat. And I feel like it's disheartening to me that Melody couldn't get the same.
We were obviously not having sex. I mean, I stayed pregnant. Yeah. I stayed pregnant.
And then I feel like even Michelle Obama said something like that. At times, it was when she was giving 90% and Barack was only giving 10. Sometimes relationships happen in that way.
Marriage isn't 50-50. Yeah. Ever. There are times I'm 70, he's 30. There are times he's 60, 40.
And y'all may find me petty, and maybe I'm speaking from an outsider looking in because I don't know. But even watching The Best Man, the final chapters, spoiler alert, if y'all haven't seen it, skip over this little part that I'm about to go on my rant. But I felt like it was kind of selfish for Robin to go ahead and divorce Harper. Why? Why are you mad that your man want to work? He don't gotta be in your face 24/7. Or maybe, like I said, I'm speaking from my perspective or whatever. But I just felt like, dang, he's trying, and all those needs of wanting to be seen and want to be heard. That's the time where I feel like I should get in my Bible, or I should help volunteer, do something else, because I feel like your man can't be your everything. I think we got to stop and get away from that too. Same thing how I feel about Martell. So I get women do it too, and I see men do it as well. So just because your woman is doing X, Y, and Z, living her dreams, living her best life, that does not mean that she, is forgetting about you. She just maybe need this time, this season, to focus on, what she got going on, but she gonna come right back. Come on now,
So no job, career, goals, aspirations ever came between us doing things with our kids and with each other and going places, hanging out with friends when we were all kicking it. Nothing came between that.
So, that just frustrated me. But let me know what y'all think. I just don't like this whole narrative because it makes it seem like it's okay for the man to be a boss in his relationship and sometimes neglect his family. And nobody bat an eye when it seems like Barack was doing that with Michelle. You know, while he was trying to be the president of the United States. So why when it's flipped and a woman is kind of expanding and soaring, it's a problem. And if you don't like it, men, then next time when it's your time to go out to bat, be your best self. Go after your new dream, your new goal, or whatever. So that way you can have your girl cheerleader for you and her pom-poms like, yeah, go, baby, go. You know, but I don't feel like you should stop growing once you're in a relationship. If that's what you want. Like some people are completely fine working, coming back home, being with the kids, and that's their dream. Like they dreamed of being a housewife and all that other stuff and being the best mom and PTA leader and all that jazz. But there's some women that want to do that and also expand themselves, you know, have work or a purpose outside the home as well. And I feel like we should celebrate both, give credit to both, you know. So yeah, Melody had the support and they was able to do so many things together. It's no stop, it's no telling what would have came from that situation. But nevertheless, I'm just an outsider looking in. I could be totally wrong. For you ladies, like to hear how some of you guys have been married for years and decades, let me know what you guys think, because I'm also coming from my perspective of being a millennial kind of thing. So I'm just like, it's kind of expected to go into a relationship or be with somebody where somebody's going to want that, have that entrepreneur spirit, whether it's the man or the woman, or maybe both sometimes. But is that sustainable in a marriage? Maybe, perhaps I'm wrong. You know what they say, the older women teach the younger women. So older women, was Melody doing too much as far as doing things outside the home that made her relationship with Martell maybe suffer? I don't think so. I think Martell would have found a way to do his thing regardless. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. Because I'm pretty sure that Mel does give me the vibe that she was still holding things down at home. Like, I do feel as though that was her first priority. The way their kids react to both of them lets me know that they were good parents. You know what I mean? Like, to me, I'm getting that vibe that they were there for their kids, and you know, they were a good unit as far as their marriage goes. To me, I mean, but like I said, I could be wrong. But to me, their kids are just receptive and love both of them. Yeah, that's one thing I could say. I may not know a lot, but that's what it seemed like to me. Like, they love their parents. So that makes me think, like, okay, maybe all things weren't all bad or whatever. But at the same time, that's just my thoughts. Anyway, let me know what you guys think, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.
Synquette, man, the girl was heaven sent. Synquette, man, the girl was heaven sent.